guys, it's Katie, welcome back to my channel. In today's video I'm going to do a story time video. So I'm going to tell you about the time where I escorted Pippa Middleton and her husband when they came to Darwin. So it all started when I received a phone call about 8:30 in the morning from my manager. It was actually on my day off, so I wasn't expecting that. So he called me and he said, hey, can you come into work today? I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, that's fine. And he's like, yeah, I've just got a special project for you to do. And I was like, oh, okay, what would that be? And then he was like, so have you heard that Pippa Middleton is coming to Darwin? And I was like, yeah, you know, that was on the news. And he was like, yeah, well, I need you to escort them. And I was like, okay, cool, sure, I'll do that. So we ended the phone call and then I started getting ready, did my hair, did my makeup. I drove to work and I was freaking out the whole time, just what the fuck? I'm gonna meet Pippa Middleton and her husband, what the hell? So I get to work and, you know, go into the office and I'm like, you know, calm down, yeah, you gotta compose yourself. And then about 10 minutes later, my manager walks in and he's looking a little bit flustered and I'm like, oh God, if this guy's flustered, you know, something's going on. And he's like, you know, walk with me and I'll explain on the way. And I was like, okay, let's go. So our original plan was they would get off the aircraft, I would meet them at the gate, and then I would walk them through the terminal, down the stairs, and their private car would be ready for them. So that was plain and simple. I was like, yep, perfect, I can do that. So he started telling me that the plan had completely changed. So this whole thing was supposed to be top secret. The media weren't supposed to know, no one was supposed to know. It was just supposed to stay in, you know, the Darwin airport group. So no one was supposed to tell anyone anything. But apparently someone did. So someone reached out to the media and said, hey, you know, they're flying in at this time, on this airline and all of this. So that meant that the plan had to completely change. So they didn't want media coverage. They didn't want anyone to be in their face, asking questions and stuff. So we had to come up with a plan B, which was take them the back way of the airport. So no passengers, no one who didn't work for the airport would be able to see them. So what we did was the aircraft pulled up to the bay. We got them off first so that we could just take them out of the way so the other passengers could just disembark as normal. So we took them in the back way, greeted them, just asked them a few questions oh, how was your flight? You know, what are you going to be doing here? All of that sort of thing, just small talk to make them feel a bit comfortable and all of that sort of stuff. And we gave them water and snacks and yeah, so we walked the back way of the airport. And we just had to wait at this little holding area for it's probably about 15 minutes, just waiting for everyone to make sure everyone's in place, the car was there and the security were all in the right spots and that the media weren't, you know, gonna invade us or anything like that. So once that was all settled, myself and another lady walked out first and then Pippa followed and we walked them to the car, opened the door and they just jumped in. And then the car drove off. So it was an easy job, but yeah, the media were right there and they were Pippa! We were asking questions and stuff, and me and the other girl were what the fuck? It was pretty crazy. That night I actually turned on the news and that clip was up and we were walking down and they were following behind us and it was really cool. So I'll actually insert that clip. But that's not where it ends. So I think it was about 4 or 5 days later, my manager rang me again and was hey, so people are leaving Darwin now, they're flying to Perth and we need someone to take them onto the aircraft this time. And I was okay, perfect. I done it before so I can, you know, do it again. So, you know, get ready and get to the airport and he's so this time you're going to be doing it by yourself. And I was okay, when we took them off the aircraft, we had my manager, myself, the other lady and a few other airport people, so it was a massive group of us. But this time it was just me and I was okay, cool, I can do that, you know, whatever. So I broke up at work and I'm yeah, I'm all good, not freaking out at all. Just trying to act like I was all cool, calm and collected, but I was semi-freaking out. Anyway, so I went outside and waited for the car to arrive and they turned up and, you know, they greeted them again and they're oh hi and all this and how are you, and you know, just you know, usual conversation when you meet someone. So I helped them with their bags and
That's Pippa and James.
I actually took them into the Qantas Club where they had like a little conference room where they just got to sit in and get all their stuff done and wait for the flight. So I think we had to wait for about an hour until their flight was actually boarding. So I originally sat in there with them in the little room, which was pretty cool. And they were just sort of talking amongst themselves. So I sort of was just sitting there like, okay. And after a while, he said to me, oh, you know, you can leave. Like, we're okay. We'll just go through emails and just do some work stuff. So if you want to go and do something, then that's fine. We'll see you later. And I was like, okay, yeah, I might go because this is pretty awkward. Like, I'm just sitting here watching you guys. So I left and then I came back about 45 minutes later and made sure they're all ready to go and asked them, do you want to board the aircraft first or if you want to just wait till the end? They decided to actually wait till the end, which is fine. They didn't want to hold up boarding or anything like that. So anyway, once everyone had boarded, the Qantas lady told me, okay, that's everyone now, so you can bring them out. So we had to walk, I don't know if you've been to Darwin Airport, but the Qantas Club is at one end and the gate that they were boarding through is at the other. So we had to walk the whole length of the airport to get them on this aircraft, and everyone's like, oh my god, it's Pippa. And I was just like, yep, and walking along. And that was like where their flight was. It was like the busiest time of the airport. Like, I think it was midday, so it was, yeah, everyone was having lunch and everyone was at the little eateries and stuff like that, so there was people everywhere. And I'm like trying to weave these guys like through the people while everyone's like, oh my god, photos! And anyway, we got to the gate and I don't know if there was someone there from the media or someone just recorded it and sent to the media, but there was actually a clip on the news that night of us walking through the gate. If I can find it, I'll put it in. But yeah, so we walked to the gate and I walked them down to the aircraft and we said our goodbyes, and yeah, they were really lovely people. Like, they were so nice, and they just wanted to keep it all chill. Like, they didn't want to have a big fuss, and that's why we tried to keep it such a big secret, which, you know, didn't actually work for us in the end, but that's alright. No one got hold of that they were actually leaving Darwin, which was really good, so that worked out well. So that was my story. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, give it a like and subscribe. If you have any video ideas, let me know in the comments down below. Alright, see ya!